Hello there everybody and welcome to the 26th episode of PAGIE Time, the series where you pick the topics and I talk about them. In the last episode, I asked you guys how to stay busy during the summer and you had a bunch of responses, so here are 3 of them. However, summer is now coming to an end and we are reaching the beginning of the school year, which means procrastination. If you have any tips for how to stop procrastinating, because that is a serious problem that even I am not very good at, then be sure to comment them down below. Anyways, this week we are talking about how to survive the new school year. Because hey, maybe during the summer you were skydiving with Jesus, but now it's time to face the facts and the reality and realize that school is upon us. I don't want to go! But sadly, most of us are not capable of dropping out of school and becoming a Victoria's Secret model, so we're gonna need 10 tips of how to survive. Tip number 1. Bundle. School wants you to balance homework, tests, a social life, volunteering, tons of extracurricular activities, and a sport, all while maintaining a regular sleep schedule. I can't take this. This is too much. Impossible? Yeah, pretty much. Unless you prioritize and combine. This means studying for tests with friends.
And the capital of Germany is Berlin?
Correct!
Wait, aren't you from Germany?
Who cares? I finally got one right! Joining a club that gives you service hours, like Key Club. Alright, club members, today we are going to be digging a giant hole in the dirt.
Why would we do that?
I have no idea, but it gives us service hours. Yeah! Doing homework at lunch while you eat. And more. During school, you may finish things early and have free time, but that doesn't mean you can just sit around and do nothing. Tip number 2. Sleep. As much as we would all like to stay up past 3 a.m. every night binge watching Doctor Who, Paige Turner, I hear you watching Netflix. You have a test tomorrow. It's 3 a.m. Mom, I can't. I'm rewatching the last episode with Rose. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my god, that's so sad. It's just not healthy. Scientifically speaking, if you're between the ages of 7 and 12, you should be getting 10 to 11 hours of sleep per night. And if you're between the ages of 8 to 18, you should be getting at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Tip number 3. Eat. I am seriously not the best person to be giving out this tip because I always forget to eat. Who needs food when you've been dead inside for years? But it's really important to fuel your body, especially during the school year when you're doing all sorts of things. So you need to eat breakfast, even if it's in the car. School will usually have 2 break times, a nutrition recess thing and a lunch, and you should be eating at least a little bit at both. Tip numero 4. Do your homework as soon as you get home. Honestly, this is one of the most important things that you can do. You cannot let yourself procrastinate. Once at home, go to a quiet place with all your supplies and work in 20 to 40 minute periods, or as long as you can handle, and be sure to eat and drink while doing so. Hey, I'm back from school!
I really should read this chapter for science.
Because otherwise you're gonna be stuck in that endless phase of, I still have time. And then you'll find yourself still awake at 3 a.m. trying to cram in that last math assignment.
Maybe I should start that assignment.
Paige Turner, wake up! It's 5:30, time to get ready for school. What? Number 5, stay organized. Write down anything you hear, even if you don't think you need it. Alright class, welcome to health. Before we start, you should just all know that I'm a vegan.
That sounds important.
Oh yeah, and I work out every week. I have 2 dogs. I hate cats. And I am really healthy and I only eat kale.
Bet this is gonna be on a test.
And if your school doesn't provide a planner or some sort of a notebook to write in your homework, you need to get or make one yourself and use it. Yeah, sure, you can text your friend after school and ask them what that one history assignment was, but maybe that was their plan too, and now both of you are screwed. Clean out your backpack daily and toss out the old stuff that you definitely do not need.
Toss. Might need that, put it into storage.
How did I not see this before. But put stuff you might need, like old flashcards, stuff you might need for the final, into storage so you don't clog up your bag. Number 6, which we'll get into more detail in the next episode. Stop procrastination. Start studying for your tests the day you know about them, because believe it or not, you can't cram everything you need to know 10 minutes before the test starts. Hey Paige Jr., are you ready for the math test?
Oh yeah. yeah, definitely.
I've been studying since last month. What about you?
Well, I looked at my notes during nutrition.
You're so gonna fail this test.
I
know. Prioritize which assignments to do first based on how much time you have for them, your grade, and etc. And don't forget to take notes on everything. Number 7, and this one is also really important. Know when you're pushing yourself too far. No matter what, your mental health is always more important than school, and in the long run, one failure won't define your life. Trust you me, colleges will not be looking at that 1 D you got in a quiz from the 7th grade.
Oh my gosh! Oh no, what happened, Misty? I just got the worst grade ever on a test! Oh, don't worry, it can't be that bad, right?
Oh, it is! Look at this!
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh my gosh.
And I am being really hypocritical, but stop being hypercritical. Think winged eyeliner. It might not look exactly perfect to you, because you did it. But to everyone else, it looks pretty damn fabulous. And don't forget to take a break to do things you love with the people you love. Which brings me to tip number 8. Surround yourself with good people. Know when friendships are toxic and that you need to let them go. And avoid drama at all costs.
Hey Cupcake, I just came back from science class. What about you?
Patient, we were in the same class. You're so weird. If you struggle with making friends, like me, join a lot of clubs and after-school activities. It's a great way to make friends with common interests.
Wow, it's so nice to meet people who are just like me.
Oh my gosh, I finally feel like I can just be myself. Number 9, pay attention to your grades. Does your school have one of those online portal things where you can check your grades as soon as your teacher enters them in? Use it. That way, if you notice a bad assignment grade that doesn't make sense, email your teacher and ask. And if you're not doing so well in a class, you can always ask for extra credit and work.
Miss, can I please have extra credit?
You've been in my class for over a month now, and all I've seen you do is cry.
I know. I really just think I deserve a second chance.
Excuse me, it's okay. This is normal. Even if it doesn't work, teachers will notice the extra effort you put in. And remember, no matter your grade, never pass up the opportunity for extra credit, because you never know when you might need those few extra points. And finally, number 10, be yourself.
I secretly still watch Teletubbies.
Support you?
Sometimes, if I'm bored, I'll lick my pet lizard. So unique!
I like to twerk.
Every day, I'm about 5 seconds from having a mental breakdown and just ending all of this. What? Was it something I said?
Do not change for anyone. Not your friends, family, girl, boyfriend, etc. And don't let anyone pressure you to change. If they do, they're not your friends. Express yourself and stand up for what you believe is right, even if you end up crying in the bathroom minutes later for doing so. Look, there will be people who will not like you. It doesn't matter. Be you unapologetically. Take it from me. This is your year. You got this. I believe in you. But in case I missed anything, here are some featured comments from viewers. As you go through your school years, each one seems to be more stressful than the next. But if you have a good game plan, then it shouldn't faze you. There will be tons of times this year where you're gonna be so stressed that you're just not gonna know what to do and you think nothing could be worse. But trust me, you will get through this. And thank you so much for watching this episode of PAGIE Time. Stay tuned for more school help related episodes in the future. And well, bye! Woo! this episode, we will be talking about 15 ways to stay busy during the summer. Because let's face it, as much as we hope and plan that our summer